Hello, and welcome to today's session. LO3, Understanding the Process of Cellular Respiration. Have you ever wondered how cells release energy from the food we eat? Cellular respiration is the essential process that allows cells to convert glucose into energy they can use to survive and function. In this session, we will explore the biochemical steps of cellular respiration and see how each stage contributes to the production of energy that powers life. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear understanding of how cells transform nutrients into the energy needed for growth, repair, and daily functions. Cellular respiration is a biochemical process in all living cells. It involves breaking down glucose with or without oxygen to release energy. The main equation for aerobic respiration is glucose plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide, water, and energy. This process ensures energy release is controlled, not sudden. It's crucial for sustaining life. There are two main types of cellular respiration: aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic respiration occurs in the mitochondria and requires oxygen. It releases a large amount of energy, up to 36 to 38 ATP molecules per glucose. Anaerobic respiration happens without oxygen, producing only 2 ATP molecules per glucose. Both types are essential for energy production. Aerobic respiration is the most efficient form, requiring oxygen. It takes place in the mitochondria and produces a large amount of ATP. The process includes glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Oxygen acts as the final electron acceptor, forming water. This process supports continuous energy needs like brain activity and muscle movement. Anaerobic respiration occurs without oxygen, taking place in the cytoplasm. It's less efficient, releasing only 2 ATP per glucose. In animals, pyruvate becomes lactic acid. In plants, it turns into ethanol and carbon dioxide. This process is useful when oxygen is low, like during intense exercise. However, lactic acid can cause muscle fatigue. ATP produced during respiration powers vital activities. These include muscle contraction, protein synthesis, and active transport. ATP is a short-term energy store, broken down into ADP and phosphate. This breakdown releases energy immediately for cellular use. Cellular respiration is fundamental as it powers all biological processes. Cellular respiration is crucial for sustaining life. It provides energy for every activity that sustains life. In humans, it maintains homeostasis by supplying energy to organs and tissues. In plants, it complements photosynthesis, using glucose for growth and repair. Without it, life would not be possible. Aerobic and anaerobic respiration both release energy from glucose. Aerobic requires oxygen and is more efficient, producing more ATP. Anaerobic does not require oxygen and is less efficient. Both are vital, providing energy in different conditions. They enable cells to adapt to varying energy demands. Aerobic respiration involves glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm, breaking glucose into pyruvate. The Krebs cycle happens in the mitochondrial matrix, oxidizing pyruvate to carbon dioxide. The electron transport chain generates ATP in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Oxygen is crucial for this process. Anaerobic respiration occurs entirely in the cytoplasm. Glycolysis produces pyruvate, which converts to lactic acid or ethanol. This process generates only 2 ATP per glucose. It's useful during low oxygen situations, like intense exercise. However, it can lead to muscle fatigue due to lactic acid buildup. Glucose is the primary fuel for cells, obtained from dietary carbohydrates. It contains stored chemical energy in its bonds. During aerobic respiration, glucose is broken down to release energy. This energy is then converted into ATP. Without glucose, cells cannot produce sufficient ATP to sustain life. Oxygen is critical in aerobic respiration as the final electron acceptor. It combines with hydrogen ions and electrons to form water. Without oxygen, the electron transport chain would halt. This would force cells to switch to less efficient anaerobic respiration. Oxygen ensures complete glucose oxidation, maximizing energy release. Glycolysis is the first stage of aerobic respiration. It occurs in the cytoplasm, breaking down glucose into pyruvate. This process produces a small amount of ATP and NADH. Glycolysis does not require oxygen. It's a crucial step, preparing glucose for further breakdown in the mitochondria. The Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. Pyruvate is fully oxidized to carbon dioxide. High-energy electrons are transferred to NADH and FADH2. This stage prepares electrons for the electron transport chain. It's vital for energy production and carbon dioxide release. The electron transport chain occurs in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Electrons from NADH and FADH2 move through proteins, releasing energy. This energy produces large amounts of ATP. Oxygen is essential, forming water as the final electron acceptor. It's the last stage of aerobic respiration. Energy from aerobic respiration fuels muscle contraction and protein synthesis. It supports active transport across cell membranes. Nerve impulse transmission relies on this energy. The process maintains hydration and pH balance. It's vital for overall body function and health. Cellular respiration is a life-sustaining process involving glucose and oxygen. Glucose provides energy, while oxygen ensures full breakdown. This process releases maximum ATP, powering all cellular activities. It maintains gas and energy balance in the body. Without it, life wouldn't be possible. In conclusion, this video has explored the stages and highlighted the importance of this vital process. If you have any questions, you are welcome to contact UKversity via text at 07000 484 361,688. Thank you for your attention.